Okay, let's be honest. Pulling references for creative projects can take forever. There's so many sources to reference. It can take a really long time to pull options for the creative projects that you're starting to ideate on, which is exactly why we created Filmboard. Let me show you how it works. So, to create a new project, all you do is click right here. Let's give this a title. Let's say we're working on a project about luxury goods ad. And from here, we can input a number of different sources to start collecting the references and the inspiration that we want to use for our project. So let's just say I'm pulling stuff from YouTube, and here are a few things that I think I already like. I'm going to look at stuff from Vimeo because I've found a video that I like on Vimeo, and I think this is relevant to the project that I'm going to work on. And I also have scoured a few different options on iSpot TV, which is a database for commercials. And instead of having to create playlists on all these platforms individually, watch what I can do simply by copying and pasting links. Here, this is a Gucci ad that I think that I like. Let's just copy this link. And by going into embed here, you can just copy, paste it. And now all of a sudden that video is in my project. And what's cool too is you can see it immediately created a new tab that I can retitle and say, video spots. Cool. And similarly, I can pull other things obviously from YouTube. Let's just add this Versace ad. And the way to do that is you just simply go to add, embed, and copy and paste the link. And this will work with Vimeo links. This will work with YouTube links. And this will work with iSpot TV links, TikTok links, and just simply image URLs that you find online. So there's a really cool way that you can start mixing together playlists from a lot of different sources. I like this real spot. Let's just copy and paste this. Cool. And now you can see how quickly we're starting to collect sources. And what's cool too is up here, you can view them in a number of different ways. You can go full screen mode and you can view it like this and just cycle through your examples, play through them. You can view them a little bit more like a storyboard timeline. This is really useful when you're actually storyboarding out a project and want to look at a project in sequential order and see what happened before and what's happening next. You can view them in this media thumbnail view where you can actually really quickly comment and say, this is the main reference that I like. And then that just gets added right to your project, and everyone who you're collaborating with can see that as well. The other way to view and leave comments on an asset is to simply go hover over the asset, click the three dots, and click view comments. And from here too, you can leave a comment and say, love this opening shot. Boom. You can watch the video from here. In fact, I do love this opening shot. And this one. And this one. So that's how easy it is to embed content into your board. But sometimes we want to include more than just video references, right? Sometimes we want to include image references as well. So here's something else that you can do with Filmboard. You can add another tab. Here we go. Now we're adding another tab and we're starting something new. And we'll call this tab still references. And from here, what's really interesting is you can either upload stock from a library that we already have plugged into Filmboard. And what's great here is, let's say we search luxury goods. And as we search luxury goods, we get all these examples of things that are in this database that are considered to be luxury goods. And let's say, okay, here's a few images of like something that might fit our project that we like. And let's say we might show some videos of luxury goods that we find useful as well. This is kind of an interesting texture, and this isn't exactly what I'm looking for, but maybe there's something here that I want to explore too. So here we've selected 3 photos and 2 videos, and boom, just like that, we've uploaded these 3 photos, 2 videos into our board. The other cool thing that you can do is upload assets directly from your computer. So here are a few images that I found useful that I really like, and just like that, we can select them all, click upload, and here you go. Now they're uploaded into our project. So what's really cool is we're starting to get a very clear visual idea of what this project might look like. Various video examples, we have various image examples, and you can upload audio examples as well, and audio will appear as part of your assets in here too. And this way we can present to our clients and our stakeholders, hey, this is kind of where my head's at. These are some of the references that I've been looking at. This is sort of the vision of the project that we are going for. Something else really cool that you can do here is you can click on a video and you can say edit. And when you click edit video, it'll download it onto the server. And from here, you can trim it to just the portion that you want to share. So for instance, we're watching this Gucci spot, we're watching this ad, and we realize that, you know what, I just want to show this shot all the way through here. Just these like 10, 15 seconds. So what we do is we click start trim and we set the start time. That's set. And then we come to the part that we want to stop at. Let's call it right here. And then we set the end time. And now that we've set the start and end time, we can update this asset. And what it's going to do is it's going to update the asset to just show the portion that we wanted to show, just these 25 seconds. And yet again, we can view this in our various views. We can hit present and we can watch it full screen. What's cool too is, say I want to get that whole video back in again, I can just add it in once more, and now it's another asset in my project. And what else I could do is when I click on edit video, if I'm watching this and say I find a still frame that I'm like, you know what, this just works perfectly for the project that I'm doing, I can click add screenshot, and now that screenshot is added to my project back here. Let's just add a few more just so we can see it. We'll add that screenshot. We'll add this screenshot. And now you can see that those 3 screenshots were added to our project. We can move assets around simply by dragging on the highlight at the top of the asset and moving them to a different order. You can do this from any one of the views. You can do this from this view and just reorder things this way, reorder things this way. You can also move and copy assets over to different tabs and different projects simply by hitting select, selecting these 3 assets and moving them over to the tab still references. And then same thing goes with still references. We had these 2 videos that we liked in here, and we can just take these 2 videos and we can actually move them over to our tab called video spots. And now we've separated our video spots and our video references with our still references. We built this to be pretty customizable. So if you want to create a tab for wardrobe, if you want to create a tab for music references, if you want to create a tab for hair and makeup, this is a way to keep all your creative references for a project in one space, be able to collaborate on it, share it just like this with stakeholders. Just type in someone's email, or copy the project URL to them. You can set the permissions right here of who can view and who can edit. And the goal here is to help people save time and keep their visual references organized and archived in a way that you can reference back on the cloud, use it on iPad, use it on phone, and make people's creative ideation go a little smoother. So we really hope that you give this a try. Super open to the community's feedback, and thank you very much.